Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're with Sambo, and joining us as always is our black and red leather-clad villainess Seraphis. And today is the day, folks. Yes, that's right, we're actually going to look at our styles. I know I've been promising this for some time, and a lot of you have been mentioning it in the comments. It's time to have a look. A lot of you ask me, hey Sambo, how come you don't actually change the styles? Well, there's a very specific reason for that, and that is that I like to keep the look of a toon so that it's recognizable. Kind of like, something that you get used to, something that's familiar, and that's why I don't change it very often. We used to on Blaze Purple, but even at the end of the day we went back to her original clothing. Hang on a second, is that... Oh yeah, sorry, it looked a bit dark to me. Alright, so anyhow, as you know, once you hit your inventory screen, you get here, and you'll notice when we hover over an item that there's a style tag on it. You can see about halfway down the left hand screen there, style biomech, and it says that it's already collected. That's because for those of you who are new to DCU Online, appearance is completely separate to stats, and it's a great idea, and it should be in every single MMO if you ask me. You can see that this one here says it's style metalhead already collected. This one is style biomech already collected. What it is that not only do you have the stats that you can see there, but you also get a style when you equip a piece of equipment. And that style actually ends up here in the style screen. So what it means is that you can equip whatever gear you like in terms of the stats that it has. So for example, this chest piece here has less stats than the one I've got on. So I probably wouldn't want to equip this one, but this piece of chest gear may have a better look than the one I've currently got on. So what we do is we hop over to the style page here, and this means that we can completely mix and match what pieces what pieces of equipment we're wearing in what slot, and it will not affect this screen here. So the stats stay the same, but the looks change. Alright, so it's a very simple concept, but of course something that's very important when you're dealing with a superhero game, especially a custom superhero game, because of course you want your superhero to look unique and individual and not like anyone else. So certain other games, WoW for example, have terribly homogenized the whole gear thing. For example, and by the way, before I say anything about WoW, it's got to be said that I absolutely love WoW. I've played it ever since release, and I'll probably play it till the day it gets switched off. So please remember that. Big fan of WoW, big fan of Blizzard in particular, and I think that their games absolutely drip quality. Having said that, I remember the very first time I leveled through Wrath of the Lich King. And by the way, this is coming off the back of Burning Crusade, let's not forget, which had extremely extravagant armor, all brightly coloured, all crazy designs. It was very cool. And we went into Wrath of the Lich King, and all of a sudden the leveling journey turned into a brown pooey mess. All the armor looked the same. Now especially I was on a Death Knight at the time, and every piece of new armor you got looked exactly the same with a slightly different color palette. They just swapped the colors out just a little bit. It was terrible. Everything you got looked identical. Yeah, that was a real disappointment. Here it's completely the opposite. So what you have is this style screen. At the moment I've got them all locked. You can see here. What that means is if I equip a piece of equipment over here, the style, the visual does not update. So in other words, I get to retain the current look of my superhero. That's because everything is locked. And by the way, you can individually, you can see here, individually lock or unlock each separate component. So let's have a look at these components. You've got hair, head, eyes, shoulders, emblem, hands, waist, feet, chest, legs, back, skin, primary weapon. So we'll go through these one by one and take a good look at them. So for example, well actually we won't look at hair because it's the only one I've got at the moment. Bad choice. Alright, let's have a start with the head. At the moment you can see I've got it set to none. Alright. However, I have collected over the course of Seraphis' career a whole bunch of different styles here. So for example, if I click on Angelic, there you go, you can see that it's got a very retro looking helmet there. Here's what the biker looks like. It looks like an old German World War II helmet with spikes in it. We've got biomech. Now biomech is very cool. It's kind of an insectoid looking thing, and the entire suit of that, or rather the entire set of that, actually looks pretty freaky. It's pretty cool, especially on the villain side, as you can tell. Contemporary tech. This is neat. This is kind of like a real Japanese anime semi-robotic look. In fact, we might have to put the whole suit of that on. I really like that one. Demonic and Greco-Roman. That's quite a cool kit as well. It looks very Spartan-ish. And Jacquia. And of course back to none. Now we'll come back to that in a minute. Even though I've been looking at these, it's still locked. Alright, and what that means again is if I unlock this particular section, anytime I put on a new headpiece out in the inventory screen, it will update with that on my looks. Locking it here means it sticks to none. Alright, so it's very simple. Let's have a look at the eyes. I've got a full domino mask, give her some blazing red eyes there, and we have a gas mask. Interesting. Alright, at the moment I've got that set to none. Alright, shoulders. Let's see what we've got for shoulders. Currently I've got the anti-freeze selected. We've got some biker ones there. Biomech. Greco-Roman. Massive, huge Spartanish shoulder pads there. It's quite a cool look, that one actually. New Genesis rather. It's quite a sleek look. Think something like Mass Effect. That's probably the best thing. Back to antifreeze, which is what I had. Now emblems. Emblems are an interesting one. Emblems, at the moment it says none, but see there on her chest, right between her breasticles, as my friend likes to call them, we can actually change the emblem that's on our chest. So at the moment I have it set to none because there's nothing I've got that I actually want, but what we have collected there, you can see it, I think a little beetle, a fist, and a rising star. I guess the rising star doesn't look too bad, but I like a none. Alright, so for the hands, what have we got? We've got anti-freeze, we've got some big chunky hands there, we've got biomech, which have the spikes, and if you had watched my Blaze Purple episodes, you would have seen me wearing a full biomech suit at one point. Egyptian, which is nice and understated. Formal, which is pretty cool. Formal, you can't really see there because of the colours, but they are a very simple glove that goes right up to the mid upper arm there. Fourth World, which is quite cool. What have we got? The Greco-Roman style, which kind of looks like steel wrist plates, and the Jacquia. I've used the Jacquia or whatever you'd like to call it. I've used that on Blaze Purple as well. If you watch those videos, you'll see her have a whole suit of those. Robotic, that's pretty cool, and Tech Ninja. That one is awesome. You've got these big Wolverine claws. I don't know if you can see them there. Should be able to on that angle. 3 Wolverine claws hanging out the bottom there, as well as the white and red detailing up the top. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Now what did I have on me? I can't remember. I think I had... Oh, did I have formal? Pretty sure I had formal. Oh, I'm not sure. Did I have biomech? No, Egyptian. Yeah, pretty sure I had formal. Alright, let's go have a look at the waist. We've got a few there. At the moment I've got Death's Head, which is kind of a silver skull. We've got Biker, Demonic. Demonic is pretty cool, must say. That's it kind of looks like an evil Batman type thing. Fourth World, nice and understated. Greco-Roman, also understated. Jacquia, nice and chunky. And New Genesis, which like I said is kind of silken sleek like Mass Effect, if you like. Alright. Go back to the Death's Head, which is what I had. Let's have a look at the feet now. We're currently wearing Metal Head. We'll go from the bottom up. Jacquia, that's that chunky look once again. The Greco-Roman Spartan sort of look. Fourth World, sort of a padded retro look there. Druid is just a nice pair of well-cut boots, very simple. And biker boots, typical leather biker boots. So let's go back to Metal Head with my, what are they, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 spot docks, if you like. Alright, the chest. What do we have? We're on Streak Slimline at the moment. I do like the sleek look, especially on a female character. We've got a sports bra there. We've got a retro tech. I do like the retro outfit, by the way. I did use that on Blaze Purple. Looked very cool. Neo Genesis. Metal Head. And you'll be familiar with that one. Definitely from Blaze Purple. That's her default chest piece. Jacquia, which is the chunky one. The Greco-Roman look, you can see it's very, the shoulders and the upper arms there are very Greco-Roman. Fourth World, Biomech, and a Biker, which is basically a leather jacket, I guess. Alright, let's go back to what she was, which is nice and sleek. Alright, legs. We're on Elaborate Slimline. Remember that, Sambo, because I want to put it back. Let's have a look at these. Tech Ninja. Very typical, you know, 3/4 pant, or rather half pant, ninja style there. Retro tech, that's pretty cool. I nearly went with that one actually. In fact, we might change to that. That is pretty cool. What am I on at the moment? Elaborate slimline. So she's got plain black legs, whereas these ones have a bit of a red stripe. That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll swap to that. Insectoid, she's got a pair of briefs there, a lot of skin showing, and of course she's got the metal plates over her upper thighs. Got the Greco-Roman skirt, which looks ridiculous with the great big Greco-Roman shoulder pads, by the way. Fourth World, elaborate slimline, which is what we're used to. We've got the Druid, which is basically a long skirt. Briefs, which is, I think that's pretty much what Blaze Purple wears, and we've got the Biomech look there as well. So maybe what we'll do is we'll go to Retro Tech and leave them there. So there we go, a bit of a change up for Seraphis. Let's have a look at the back. We've got our capes here, currently equipped with a Jarkur one. Of course, you can have absolutely no cape if you prefer that look. Sometimes your toons do look really good without a cape. I don't mind having one though, to be honest. We've got the tattered cape there, which is all ripped and torn. Excuse me. We've got the snake, which you know, goes down to a very fine point at the bottom, narrows in rather than the other way around. We've got a short cape, which kind of always reminds me of Robin for some reason, like as in from Batman and Robin. That's quite a cool one with the retro outfit, by the way. Although we do have a retro tech, and you can see there it's not a cape, it's actually like a retro jetpack sitting on the back there. And of course these all colour to your particular colour schemes. It's very cool. Back to Nun, back to Jarkur, which we've got Greco-Roman, which adds the sort of swirls around the outside of the cape there. We've got the Celtic snake, which adds the symbol, and just the Celtic, which is an off-the-shoulder one-sided cape there, which is also pretty cool. Alright, so that's our back. Skin, we won't have any at the moment. You choose them in the character creator, but you can have, you know, fur and wolves and green slime and glowy skin and circuits and all sorts of stuff like that. But you can also change your primary weapon, and this is quite a cool one. So here we go. Here's our typical, I'll put it on the side there. We have a typical Amazon bow, but we can also choose really flash ones. Like there's an engraved one, a really high-tech hunting bow. Maybe we'll take that. That's pretty cool. A recurve bow there, a reflex bow, simple bow, tech enhanced bow. That's quite cool as well. And a tech enhanced, oh, I like that. Tech enhanced longbow. Look at that. So let's, what was it? Choice between that one and the hunting bow. So let's see. Hunting versus tech enhanced. I think we'll go tech enhanced. Why not? It looks crazy. Sorry about that. That was my phone beeping. That looks good. So we'll definitely change that. There you go, folks. So having a look through all the various styles, and we've got new pants and we've got a new bow. I hope that explains how it all works. We'll be sure to check out more as we get more in our collection. Alright, so there we go. We have gone through the styles. Now it's time to have a look through our quests, because we don't want to spend the whole episode looking at our various styles. What have we got here? Power outage. Oh, right, that's because the last time I was in an instance, I forgot to destroy the power generators. Whoops. Forgot about that. Feel the fear. I think that's going to be a bit high. Level 21. What level are we? We're only level 19. Yeah, that's going to be bad. We're not going to go there. We've got Source Infusion. Find Eclipso Infusion. Oh, these ones. Let's do this because there's objectives that we have to find, and we haven't been doing them. We've been putting it off. I'm not sure what it's for. But no doubt it's the start of something. And also we should probably have a look again at the leprechaun coins, because we kind of gave up on those out of frustration last time we had a look. But before we do anything, we need to go check our mailbox, because I see we've got a mail symbol flashing away there. And let's see what we've got. Come on, open up the mailbox, please. Alright, we've got two there. Grod, not for humans. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the point of these messages is, because frankly they don't give you anything. It would be nice. Oh, and there's a message from a player. Hello, Demon Child. If you're watching this video, big shout out to you. Thank you for emailing me. Wondering if you'd like to team up with me. Please let me know what you'd think. Of course, Demon Child, if you see me online, PM me. Always happy to hook up with another player, especially if you watch my series, and more than happy to film an episode with you in it as well if you'd like to be on a show. So just make sure you say g'day, add me to your friends list, and always happy to talk to you guys in-game or run some missions with you either way. Alright, let's have a look in the inventory now. We've got 11 sodas. We're all okay. Where do we have to go? Go to Metropolis. Where are we? Are we in Metropolis or Gotham? We're in Metropolis. That's handy. That means we can just hop out the front door. And see if we can find these urns that we've been meaning to get for a long time. We've definitely got to clear out some of these quests out of our log. And there we go. Alright, let's have a look on our mini-map, rather our main map, see if we can find it. Okay, it's there, glowing away in the distance. Not too far. Oh, and look at the lovely sunrise over Metropolis. Still very pretty. Now, I wonder if we're going to actually get any lag today. Hopefully we're not. Looking good so far. Keeping an eye out for collectibles at all times, of course. Now, what is this? Is this a quest or a race? Oh, it's a race. Okay, so find a Calypso-infused crystal and Calypso-infused urn. Interesting. I wonder if it's off a mob, or I'm not sure now. Now make sure if we get something slow. There we go. You can see we've got our new bow there. Very nice. And of course that's because we changed it up in the style tab just before. Trying to do a long draw, wouldn't happen. And I can already tell that DCU seems to be behaving itself today, which is nice. Thank you very much. Not sure why it behaves itself some days and doesn't others, but anyway. Alright, let's have a look at what the quest flavor text reads, because collect tainted objects for their power. Now you know what, it doesn't actually say if they're off mobs or what. Maybe it's these things here. We'll check. Don't seem to be able to do any damage to it. Can we throw a sticky bomb at it? No. Alright, I have no clue what that is. It must have been for an earlier quest, I guess. Alright, is any of these mobs what we need? Rather, are any of these mobs what we need? A Calypso-infused urn and a Calypso-infused crystal. Maybe it's these things. No.
You don't know what you're doing.
Well, that was weird. It locked onto there, even though we can't damage them. Oh, whoopsie. And going for the old rain of arrows and leap, and we want a batter up, but no, we're stunned. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whack. Woo! Do love that particular combo. Really satisfying. Give him a sticky bomb. Booyah. Well, what are you doing? You're floating up in the air? That's a bit weird. Right, now where are these crystal and the crystal and the urn? Interesting. I wonder if it's like an earlier quest we had another day where we had to find some papers and they were stuck in a car, and I had to rely on one of you guys watching to tell me where it was. Wonder if it's the same deal. If it's, I honestly don't know. Let's have a look at the area that it's in again. So it's not a very big area. Sort of, yeah, that's about it really. Maybe it's down in here somewhere. I doubt it would be in a sign. And we've already gone out of the area. Interesting. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Batter up. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Booyah! Love that one. And a sticky bomb for you to hopefully finish you off. It did indeed. Good stuff. Right, now maybe these urns are... I don't know. I don't think they're in here. So perhaps it's a drop off one of these mobs. I really don't know. Sometimes I wish the quest text was just a little bit more descriptive. I mean, it's giving me the area that I need to go to, but it's not doing anything else. It's like, do I have to pick them up off mobs? Do I have to use something? No idea. Is it hidden somewhere? And already we're out of the zone, so it's not a very big area that we have to look in. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Already out of it again. I'm wondering if it's up the top here, because the zone, or the quest zone that's marked. Well, what was that? I saw something weird's going on. Okay, what is that? Is that it? Aha, maybe it is. And it is. No, it is, it isn't. I'm not sure. It hasn't actually ticked over, so... Oh, now it has. Okay. Just took a while. Alright, so now we know what we're looking for, which is a great big red thing. Oh, and look at that. There's another one high in the sky. Another great big red thing. Oh, if only I'd known that's what we were looking for, we could have found them a lot sooner. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, hang on. Maybe we've already collected that one. Yeah, I'm guessing that we have. So there's another one down there. That's what we want. Yahoo!
No further.
Batter up. Beautiful. Alright, let's open the old log there. Source infusion. Collect tainted. What do we get? 16 cash, and that's it. That's not much. Good lord. Alright, while we're here, we should see if we've got any exploration quests. Explore Metropolis's Centennial Park. Visit the hedge gardens. Let's do that. Seems we're getting near the end of the episode. We spent the first part of it looking through the styles, of course. We'll just clean up a couple of old quests that are in our log. Seem to be getting a bit of rubber banding there too, by the way. Rubber banding, for those of you who don't know, is where your character moves forward and then kind of gets pulled back again, like you're rewinding time, I guess, and it's normally got to do with lag. So maybe things are a bit lagged out, although there just has been a server restart, so not too sure about that. Whoops, flew right past it because I was looking at something else. And there we go.
The beautiful Centennial Park hedge gardens lend a sense of order and tranquility to the park. Originally a complex hedge maze, the hedge gardens were simplified to their current configuration after too many citizens were unable to find their way out of the maze.
Oh dear, getting lost in the maze. That's happened to me in real life too, by the way. Whoops. Okay, on to where? The Metropolis Reservoir. Up and away. Let's have a look how far away that is. Not too far. Wait, what is that green? Oh, that's our base. What an idiot. Alright, this looks like the reservoir to me.
The Centennial Park Reservoir holds 28 million gallons of water and is home to 46,000 species of fish. Okay, I'll admit it. I have no idea if those numbers are correct. Booster Gold is no expert on reservoirs.
I'm not sure that Booster Gold is an expert on anything, to be honest. Alright, the Superman statue is next. That should be easy to find. It's right over here. Man of Steel, in this case the Man of Gold. And presumably there's a kiosk. There we go. Oh, I do like our new
smiling face
pants,
of the statue of Superman looks out over the green fields of Centennial Park. The statue memorializes Superman sacrificing his life to save Metropolis from doomsday. One day there will be a solid gold statue right next to Superman's statue. That's right, a Booster Gold statue.
Somehow I don't think so, Booster. Sorry to break it to you. Alright, where are we going next? The Ellsworth Hospital. That should be just over here. There it is. You can even see the sign from here. Whoa! That was weird. We got a flash of the loading screen. What the heck? Very weird. Right, use the Ellsworth key. Oh, hang on. I know for a fact that round here is something really bad. I've got a funny feeling there's an actual boss around here, like a world boss. And that was interesting. I was pounding the old number 7, our soda, and for some reason it wouldn't pop. And there it is in the background there, the avatar of Sin. You can see him right in the background. I'm targeting him now. That's the world boss. Definitely want to avoid that. But yeah, something weird was going on there. We got a flash of the title screen, and then I couldn't use my abilities at all. Very weird. And getting lots of rubber banding. Whoa, did you see that? That was like a complete rewind. How bizarre. And there he is, the avatar of Sin off in the distance there.
Ellsworth Memorial Hospital features a dedicated and specialized staff of medical professionals. Historically, a hospital is a place of hospitality for those in need. This idea goes as far back as ancient Egypt, with temples that provided public health care, well before medical insurance was invented.
Well before medical insurance was invented. Very funny. Alright, to continue the mission, go to the Midtown nightclub. So we'll finish off that exploration quest just in time for the end of our episode. Whoops, flying into walls is never a good thing. Sorry about that, Seraphis. And hello to you, Scarecrow. I haven't seen you for a while. I think we saw you right at the very beginning when we first rolled our character. I think you were one of the first bosses that we either fought with or against. I can't remember now. Alright, off to the Booster Gold kiosk to hand this in. And I've got the snivels, bit of hay fever today, it's a bit weird. Oh, and there's another quest there, interesting. Alright.
I hope you enjoyed Centennial Park. And next time you visit the park, remember to enjoy a refreshing soda cola. Refreshing enough to quench even a super-powered thirst.
Achieve level 20 as a villain. Look at that, folks. We weren't expecting that. Congratulations to Seraphis, level 20 villain. Very nice. New instance available. Open the duty menu. What the heck? That's weird. There's some strange music. I think that's the Final Fantasy music playing in the background. One moment, we'll be right there. In fact, we should probably wrap up this episode anyhow with the Final Fantasy music playing in the background. That's the most strange thing ever. That my patcher was in the background there. There you go. You can't say it's not a unique episode, folks. Oh, that's funny. Alright, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this one with the Final Fantasy music. And our look at the styles and finishing off some of those quests. We'll carry on questing in the next episode, of course. I hope you join me then. I hope you're having a great day. And until then, this is Final Fantasy, Sambo and Seraphis saying, have a great day, take care, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.